Hi everyone, it is Deanna, your soul coach, tarot reader, and astrology guide. So today we're going to talk about the full moon in Aries, which is on 10/6. It is the harvest moon and is the first of 3 supermoons this year. Aries energy is fire. It is about the self. It rules the head. It is a warrior. It is a very strong, fierce energy. So this super moon in Aries is really about us asking, where could we be more soulful in our life? Where could we show up as the full version of ourselves? And where do we need to make clearer intentions in our lives as to what it is we want to do here? How do we want to show up in relationships since we're in Libra season? So we are going to go over 6 helpful tips, and then I'm going to pick a couple of cards from the Rider-Waite for the collective, and you're also going to get a card from Beyond Lemuria. So tip number 1 is release and let go. There's something that you need to let go of during this full moon. A full moon is a great time to release what no longer serves you. And after these intense eclipses we had in September, it's so important to feel within, get a reset. What is no longer working? What do you need to burn in that fire pit? What do you need to write down? What are you done with? And get clear, on what it is you just no longer are going to tolerate. So number 1 is reflect, release, and let go. Okay, so tip number 2 is embrace your inner warrior. Now that the eclipse energies are over, you should be getting some vitality back and really feeling more energy. And it's time to use the fearless spirit of Aries to get things done. So maybe there's something that you really want to fight for. Is there something that is a challenge that you need energy for? And what is important to you? So if you are fighting for your health, show up and make the necessary changes. If you are fighting for a relationship, then you're going to look at all the ways that maybe you have attracted less than, and that now you're feeling better about yourself and you deserve better. Or if you're thinking about your work life, where could you just embrace this warrior spirit of I've come here for a mission and I'm going to do it. So just bring in that inner warrior self, embrace it, and go after the things that you truly desire, that you're here to do, that are meant for you. So number 3 is practice self-care. So it's really going to be important that you acknowledge yourself and the things that you need to make you feel aligned. So have you been putting yourself on the back burner? Well, Aries energy is asking you to think about you. You can't pour from an empty cup. And when was the last time you did something just for you? So your self-care routine is non-negotiable. It's also bringing up a need for independence versus relationships. So there could be a little bit of tension where you're thinking about your own needs, and are you able to Also think about the needs of your partner. So if there's any kind of tension there, that could be looked at, that could be released if there's been some tension during the eclipses. And you're going to highlight how you're going to move forward in your relationships and taking care of yourself, your self-care. And so spending time alone and also spending time in your relationships. So making time for both and making sure that your needs are met. So getting your self-care, your Reiki, your massages, or taking time to go walk somewhere in the woods. And then also making time for your relationship, and even checking in with your relationship and seeing like, hey, are your needs being met? Are mine? So having that tough conversation would be great, and releasing some old hurts and resentments would be would do you good as well. So number 3, practice self-care. It's so important to take care of you, and Aries is letting you know that you need to do that. So number 4 is going to be to set boundaries, or have your boundaries be a little bit stronger. If you felt like people have been taking advantage of you, or overstepping you, you felt disrespected, or you just kind of have just been feeling worn out, then you want to check your boundaries. Make sure that you are clear about what it is you will accept and what you don't accept. And then just create a healthy boundary around you, and also bubble up, right? And be assertive with what it is that you will tolerate or not. Use this Aries energy to create a very healthy, strong boundary around you, within yourself, and so that others know that they're not to disrespect you, and this will really help you keeping your own energy instead of letting it leak. Okay, so we're on tip number 5, and it's, where can you take a bold action in your life? So Aries are very bold, and so have you been procrastinating? Is there some decisive steps you could take forward? Have you been wanting to always try something or do something, but you've been afraid? So now would be the time to step out of your comfort zone and go for it. So you're just going to ask yourself, what is the first step or the next 3 steps I need to take towards my goal, my vision, or something that I always wanted to do? So you're going to utilize this energy to release any fear and doubt and procrastination. And then you're going to get clear on what are the first 3 steps that you need to take that feel bold towards something new, towards your desires, and use the courage of Aries and use initiative. So be clear, be bold, and show up fiercely in this world. So that's number 5. So number 6, and the final tip, is trust your instincts. So I really want you to utilize this energy of being honest with yourself, get real with yourself, be truthful in what it is that you desire, and then trust what you get when you have your inner guidance. Trust your intuition and empower yourself to believe that you know what's best. And like I said, just get real with yourself. Get real. Is there a relationship that's just not working? Is there something that you've been doing that you have been doing for a really long time that's not working anymore? So get real, and then trust that you will be guided into your next steps. Trust what your inner guidance is saying. So sit with yourself, get real, and trust yourself. This will empower you to make a wonderful and bold change in your life that will benefit you and others. Okay, so now what we're going to do is for the collective, for those of us working on ourselves, for those of us that are, light workers, starseeds, those of us that are here doing the work and helping, assisting others, what we're going to do is you're going to pick 1, 2, or 3 from the Rider-Waite Tarot and see what message you get. And then you're also going to pick 1, 2, or 3 for a message from Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so if you picked number 1, you get the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is joy. It's celebrating. So could you look at your wins? Could you look at how far you've come? Or maybe there's a celebration coming up for you. There's something to get excited about. And it's also asking you, are you living your joy? Are you feeling joy? If not, then how could you bring more of that in? So if you pick number 1, it's a celebration, and life has its ebbs and flows, but it looks like this energy is saying, let's celebrate life, let's celebrate something about you, let's get together and enjoy something, enjoy you're here. Okay, so that's number 1. And if you pick number 2, the High Priestess. So this card is asking you to trust your intuition, to tune into your higher self and your guidance. It's asking you to sit quietly and know that all the answers are going to come to you. You are definitely going to be guided. And you could also have some very strong dreams right now. And maybe getting a dream notebook, or just spending a few minutes with yourself to do some inspirational writing, or just to see what comes in. You could maybe even pull some your own tarot cards for yourself, and just trust your intuition. It's guiding the way. And if you pick number 3, it is the Magician card. So where have you been just accepting, oh, this is the way things are, or this is, this person just acts like this, there's nothing I could do. How about bring in your magic, do some candle magic, light a white candle and see yourself being purified. If you're looking for love, light a pink candle and bring in more love to your life. Or maybe get a road opener candle if you want some new opportunities. Use your magic, speak your positivity over your life. And if somebody's encroaching on your time, you're going to see them getting distracted. So use your magic. Remember, you're magical. So this card is reminding you not to just accept what is, but believe in what can be. And that you have the power to alchemize, to change things. So remember, you're magical, and that's number 3. All right, so from Lemurian cards, if you picked number 1, this card says, it's a 24, and it says evolution. So you are evolving as a soul. Things are not staying the same. So how could you continue to do the same thing or hang around the same people if you're evolving? This is a year of 9. You're shedding a layer, and not everybody can come with you. And doing the same thing over and over like a hamster in the wheel is just not for you, because you are evolving. You're shedding some old beliefs. You're realizing some truths about certain people and things and about yourself. So evolve. It looks like you're getting some DNA upgrades to your system, so you might want to rest, drink more water during this full moon, and embrace your evolution. So that's number 1. And if you picked number 2, it says number 16, loving compassion. So if there's any kind of heavy energy around you or denseness, resentments, release that into the fire on the full moon and have more loving compassion for yourself. Do something loving for yourself. Send pink light, unconditional love energy to you. Ground it in and extend it around you. This is added protection because it's a very high vibe. Look through the eyes of compassion. Have compassion for yourself first and to those around you, to Gaia. Send loving energy to Mother Earth. And yes, so you're being asked to lead with your heart and see things through eyes of love and compassion. And it starts with you. That is number 2. And if you pick number 3, it looks like we have grounded and center root chakra, number 2 here. So you want to make sure that you are clearing any obstacles when it comes to abundance or money. You want to clear anything when it comes to your family, if there's been any issues there, and center in. Make roots. Maybe you've moved, or maybe you're thinking about moving, or maybe just those eclipse energies were just so intense that now you're able to ground in. It didn't feel safe before. You are safe now. So go touch a tree. Go put your feet in dirt. Know that everything you need will be provided for. Trust what's coming in for you. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you center into you. Release any cords, if there's any cords when it comes to the root chakra. Release any money blocks or any kind of self-sabotage in this area. Or if you're working somewhere and you don't feel like they're paying you enough, then release that and ask for what you need. And like I said, ground in your beautiful energy into the earth. And I just want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your support. I enjoy bringing you weekly energy reports, tips, and tarot cards. So like and subscribe for more videos like this, and have a wonderful full moon.